No. There we go. Now the microphone's on. Okay. How's anybody doing? I've got a laser hooked up tonight, a laser level. I've officially lost my mind. Oh, that's good. No, it's not good. I'm playing around with a laser level to check my alignment. So I've got a laser behind me. I tried mounting it on the light, but then you got to go up and down to try and get it aligned. I didn't like that, so I've got it behind me. The problem is my laser level is a cheap one. It wants to know what level is. It's self-leveling, and if it doesn't think it's level, then it blinks. So it's blinking all the time. But so I've got the lights down so you can see the alignment. So I don't know if you can see that line. See the red line? It goes through along my cue, through the cue ball, along the cue, through my vision center, and then the inside of my arm is lined up with it. I want the shoulder and the elbow to be down that line, and I keep trying, and it keeps ending up there. So maybe that's optimal alignment for me. I don't know. Yeah. I've got a friend who I saw doing this, and I was like, yeah, that's intelligent. That's the way to do it. As long as you don't. So I've got the laser level set up behind me. You don't want it in front of you because you don't want it to get in your eye. So it either needs to be above you or behind you. And then I tried the camera. I tried to put the camera higher than the level above me, but that didn't work out. You want it on the other side. So I've got the camera kitty corner from the laser level so that it can look down and we can just see the alignment. I don't think it's really hard to get the camera lined up perfectly because you got to get the X, Y, and Z axis. You got to get it exactly right. But even if you don't, see, the problem with using only a camera to check your alignment is that if your camera isn't perfectly lined up, then you get parallax and you get perspective and you can't tell if your alignment is good. Hey, Tony, how you doing? You're welcome. It's something we all got to go through, unfortunately. I appreciate you, Tony. We missed you at the championship, at the 14-1 tournament this year. That's for sure. So you got to have your camera lined up perfect, and it can take some tweaking to get it perfectly square and perfectly in line with the shot and all that. But the laser level removes that requirement because even if your camera is off, the laser line is going to be straight. It's going to make the same. It's going to mark the same spot on your body no matter where your camera is. So even if your camera's offline, you can tell whether you're lined up straight. And so I do a lot of checking myself in the camera, and I thought I had things good. And then I look at this picture, and it's not there. It's not perfect, is what I'm saying. It's really good. It's much better than I used to be. So I'm going to, and this was kind of a test. You saw me playing around with this before I went live. This is just kind of a test to see. I'm making a video called How to Shoot Straight, and I'm going to, the whole premise of the video is optimal alignment. And I guarantee you that 90% of pool players, maybe higher, maybe 98% of pool players, including pros, do not have optimal alignment. That doesn't mean you can't shoot straight, but the more optimal your alignment is, the easier it is to shoot straight, the less work it is from shot to shot to shot. And that's going to be the point of my video, and it'll probably take me a half hour to explain all that. But anyway, I thought I would try and do some stuff with the laser level, but I don't think the red light shows up very good on the video. I've got my pool light table light turned way down, And so to try and make it easier for you guys to see, but I don't think you can see it real well. So I'll experiment with that later, and I might do something more with the laser level. But you guys, I'm going to shoot some pool, and I don't care what happens tonight. I'm just happy to be playing some pool. I've been working so hard on so many things, geez. I just haven't had time to play pool. And any time that I have had time, you know, even just 2 hours, I'm too tired to play pool. So today was the last day to be assured that your USPS packages that are mailed today will arrive before Christmas, supposedly. So if you mail tomorrow, they might arrive by Christmas, but they don't have to. But today was the last day, and coincidentally, I also ran out of materials to make my ghost aimers, so I'm not shipping any till Friday. So I've got 3 days, 3 or 4 days to kind of, we're like, oh, I've got to work on a rack. I've got one rack to finish up and ship tomorrow, and that's going priority mail, so that will get there on time. That'll get there before Saturday. But I'm just happy to play some pool. I mean, I've hit some balls for 20 minutes here and there, but nothing diligent. So I don't know. Hey, if you guys want to see me do something, a drill, an exercise, straight pool, tell me in the comments what you want me to do. I'll do it. If no one says anything, then I'll know what I'll do. Let's see. I know what you're saying. It's night and day difference when I see shots by others' elbow. Yeah, it's amazing. Even looking at the pros, there's a lot of variation, and then even looking at the same player from shot to shot, whether it's a short shot or a long shot, or they're stretched out over the rails, you see little differences. It's astounding. But that's what your warm-up strokes are for, is to rehearse that straightness, among other things. And then if it's good, then you do a slow backstroke and let her go. So anyway, I don't want to get too. I think I'm gonna feel comfortable, and then I think I'll do the open rack challenge again. I want to run 100 balls in a row doing that. I would love to do that. I think what I'll do is just keep track of my points, racks and points. So we don't have a score sheet for that. So I don't have the scoreboard up on the top there. But let me turn the light on. There, light's on all the way. And I'll just use a piece of paper and keep track. I'll shoot like 10 racks of the open rack challenge and write down my score of each one. And I'd like to get 10 15s, so 150 points. But that's probably optimistic thinking, considering I haven't been playing much. But I feel good. The little bit that I've been fishing, show us the Jason Shaw hop on the table here. Nope, not going to do that. This is a Gold Crown 2. It's got a 3-piece slate. And I bet if you get 2 people jumping on it, you crack the slate for sure. I know I don't know that Rasan that they jump up and down on. I think it's a single piece of slate, and it's probably pretty darn thick too. Thank you, Brock. I appreciate that. That's what I hope shows through. I was talking to another friend of mine who's looking into creating his own YouTube channel. He plays guitar, and the advice that I received and the advice that I read when I was looking into it myself was, if you want to have a successful YouTube channel, do not play a character. Just be yourself. That's the easiest thing to do. Then you don't have to lie. You don't have to remember your lies. You don't have to remember. Just be yourself. That's it. And people see that and recognize it. And that's what Brock's saying. So I appreciate that. Hey, Bill, how you doing? So let me shoot some. I want to kind of warm up and before I went live, you saw me with that laser level. I'm going to take it down now. Let me take this selfie off of here. What did I do? Turn on music. I don't need that. Selfie. Okay. Let me take these tripods out of my way so I can play. If somebody wants to see me do something specific, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'm just going to I'm just going to shoot some of my typical warm-up straight-in drills to try and get warmed up and lined up. Look at this tripod. This is my tripod from like 10 years ago. It's not a hiking, it's not an outdoor, it's a studio tripod. Can you see it? It's probably tall. It's taller than me. It's metal. It's a Gitzo 3-piece legs. It goes to like, I don't know how tall, 6.5 feet. It's the tallest tripod I've ever owned. It's a studio tripod. It's metal. It's all. I had to dig this out because I needed another tripod to go with the laser level, because the laser level was using this one. Anyway, I'll take that down later. This thing's a monster. And it's a studio tripod. It weighs like 12 pounds. So you're not going to put that on your backpack and go hiking. This one's carbon fiber. It weighs like 2 pounds maybe at most. Did anybody watch that short? Somebody put a video online. I think it was Matchroom Pool. Carl Boyce interviewed Joshua Filler. It was one of those what's in the bag segments. Did anybody watch that? Joshua Filler's playing cue weighs 16.6 ounces. Can you believe that? 16 point. My cue weighs 21 ounces. Maybe I need to get a lighter cue. Maybe that's the secret. There's no secret. I couldn't believe it. 16.6 ounces. I mean, 18 is light, 17 is light. Break from the center. Yeah, I will be breaking from the center. You can guarantee that. All right. So with that laser level, it was amazing. I had to move both of the little donuts over to find a straight-in shot. But boy, there's no lying with that laser level. It puts it up there straight. Well, I want to shoot some straight shots. Now, of course, this isn't about whether or not you can make the ball. Obviously, I'd like to make 15 in a row. You know what I really liked about that laser level? When it was behind me here, you can see the laser along the top of your shaft as you're doing your warm-up stroke, so you can really tell how straight you are. And you can see the laser level going over the ball, the cue ball, and the object ball. And then you shoot, and of course you're supposed to freeze after you shoot, and you can look down your cue and see that laser level right down the top of your shaft. And that's a really good indicator of whether or not you went through straight. So I'm going to be practicing with that some more, and of course I'm going to be using it for that video coming up. All right. So this is we know I can make the shot. This is about form. This is about process. All the steps. Pause. All the 4 moments of stillness. Staying down on the follow through. All that stuff. Okay. See, so right there I could judge. I can only judge how straight my cue went because of it. See if I can see any of the donut. If I can't see the donut, then I went straight through. But that's not necessary, because you can go crooked and still be covering up that donut. You want a real good indication. I like that laser level for that reason. That'll really show you whether or not you've gone straight. Wow. I don't know. My cue sounds funny lately. I don't know why. Something funny sounding with the hit. The joints are tight. Okay, I focus more of that time on keeping my elbow up, because I know as I get comfortable shooting, I always get lazier and that elbow starts dipping a little bit. So, and when When you're concentrating on that, then you finish your stroke and everything stays down, which is what you're supposed to be doing. Now that thing doesn't set up. Is it? Oh, yeah. I totally missed the donut. Okay. That felt better. I noticed on that shot, I did what I used to. I stepped forward and then I kind of shifted my right foot around. That's something I used to do a lot. It's okay to get settled in your stance, but everything's about efficiency. You want the fewer moving parts you have, the fewer things can go wrong during competition. So you don't want to have to be settling in on every shot. You want to find your spot so you can get down and you're done. That's one thing Joshua Filler, best in the world. You watch his shot entry. There's not a lot of movement. He just goes boom and he's done. Everything's aligned. He's there. That's a good shot there. See, it doesn't. Is it rolling off of that donut when I put it on there or what? That's right on there. That's straight. Okay. There's something loose or something. I doubt if you can hear it, but it just sounds chunky. It sounds like a clank. I don't know if my tip seems fine. There's nothing wrong with this tip. It looks great. The joints are tight. It doesn't sound right. That sounded okay. A couple of those shots is just like a hollow clank. You know when you're sometimes, usually it's you didn't get your joint tight. But it's tight. See, that was nice. That was a good shot. But I heard it again on that shot. Hit it a little harder. That one was good as far as the tip goes. Oh, that's weird. Maybe it's in my imagination. Okay, let's get some good stick shots. Okay, just gonna slow her down. Slow it down. Cue ball drifting to the left there. It doesn't feel as straight as I'd like it to be. Okay, I know there's some dippage going on there. Okay, tip. My tip finished to the left, and the cue ball had spin on it, and it backed up a little bit. But when I released the cue, I was certain that I missed it. And the ball went in the pocket, almost in the middle of the pocket. So that's a really good example. You can make the ball with a defective stroke. I did not stroke straight. And so something in my subconscious compensated because it knew I wasn't going to go through straight. And so something in my subconscious compensated to make the ball. And that's what you don't want. You don't want, you want it to go straight. So you never have any compensation to make the ball. It should just be natural. It should just go right through. So I had that for a while and trying to get it back. Don't think my shoulder is back far enough, so I got to try and. So that my tip dipped to the left. And for a right-hander, that's the most common thing. And it's just elbow or shoulder or both not in alignment. I mean, that's okay. It's not. Well, we'll get there. All right. I feel fine. I feel very confident. But I know the execution just isn't quite. I'm being very anal about it, but yeah. See, that ball hit the right point and went in. Let me go look at the chat, see if anyone has any suggestions. Do a few more. I want to do some rail shots. And I just want to play. I'm not going to play a whole long time tonight. No specific goal. I'm just happy to be hitting balls. Let's see. Break from center. Tips on learning how to lag. Oh, in one pocket, 2 rails from your hole. What? To the back side of the stack. In one pocket? There's a safety and straight pull where you do that. That's not a bad idea. Bang time pool, put a second donut so you can see if you're stroking straight at it. That's a real good idea. I had a tip split this weekend, same issue. Do you think there's like a crack in my tip that I don't see from the... Because I'm pushing on the side with my fingernail and I don't see any. I'm hitting all around on it and it sounds good. That sounded good. I mean, you might be right. I think it, because sometimes it sounds good and sometimes it doesn't. So it depends where the shaft is rotated. It's not a loose weight bolt because I don't have a weight bolt. The extension is fine. I don't think the pin's loose. Cracked ferrule. It's one of those short ones. I mean, there's no visible crack, of course. I mean, my tip is a 1/4 inch tall. I don't want to replace the tip if I don't need to. It's got a good shape to it. I like it. All right. Well, I'm just going to keep playing and see if it keeps up, I'll deal with it. But it doesn't happen all the time. See, that sounded good. Kick 2 rails from your hole towards the back side of I don't understand. So we have one pocket. We have a game of one pocket. And there's the balls. And you're saying that your cue balls, this is my hole. You want to kick 2 rails into the back of the stack? Are you talking about like this, Brock? Is that what you're talking about? I know there's a delay, so I'll come back in a minute. I'll come back in a minute and see if Brock's still on and see if that's what he's talking about. 2 rails into the back of the stack. I do not have a system for doing this. I can tell you that in all the time I've played one pocket, never once have I shot that shot. I guess I can see it if you're like this and this is your pocket. That might be a good intentional foul. It might be. Sure might. But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it anyway. Well, maybe. But like, how about this? Oops. I mean, if you're trapped like this, something like this, you know, I want to get a rail. See, I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying it's the right shot. I'm just, I don't, I know a lot of players give up, take intentional fouls nowadays, more often than they used to in one pocket. And that's because people are running 8 and out more often. And so you just don't give up any kind of opportunity. But even like there, see, I didn't get the speed right. And so since I didn't get the speed right, my opponent can still take that ball out. You know, my opponent can still do something to get that ball out. And so I don't see the value in it. You know, even if you're able to lag the cue ball and get it right behind the stack, and you have a ball behind the pocket, you know, you're not, you know, I don't think there's enough value in it. That's what I'm saying. Is that the shot you're talking about, Brock? He didn't say. Oh, he says exactly. Okay. That's a snooker shot, not one pocket submission. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's I don't know. It would have to be a pretty special situation. Like I don't know. It'd have to be something pretty special. I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's I think there are much better options in one pocket, depending on what the exact situation is. Maybe you can explain a situation to me that that warrants it. But like I said, I've been playing one pocket for 25 years, and I've never shot that shot once. It's never really even occurred to me. So let's see how straight I'm shooting. Let's try and get some of these right down the gullet. No brushing the rail. That hit the right facing, but that's better than brushing the rail going in. Same thing, and hit the right facing. Good. I heard that little tink, that little sound on that shot. And I caught myself rising up too. Okay. So same thing. Let's get a little speed on these. Okay. Let's change it up a little bit. Over here. That's one of the worst sounds in pool. Don't you hate it when you hear that sound? A ball bobbling out of the pocket. Yeah. Okay. Darn it. Not ready to play yet. That one hit the rail about here. Darn it. finding that rhythm so that everything's timing in there. Try some of this. Okay, come here. So you see how easy that laziness creeps in for me? Every shot is earned. Uh-huh. Ooh, thought that was in. Same thing. Undercut both of those. And I don't know yet if it was aim or execution. Same thing. Why did I do that 3 times in a row from the left, but I made it to the right the first time? Very interesting. So I need, what I would normally do is set up the camera and play it back and figure out what I'm doing, because I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, probably elbow position. Okay, so we'll get straightened out here. Yep. Okay. Darn it. Ooh. Oh, that's there's something wrong. That sounded horrible. It sounded like a twig snapping. So that sounded a little better, but I don't know. I don't know if it's in my head or not. Now you got it. Now I'm listening for that instead of concentrating on shooting. Cue ball's spinning left, and I don't want left. It's amazing how rusty things get if you don't play at least once every couple days. Okay. No excuses, though. No excuses. You can't blame that. That one didn't sound good. Okay. Now. Yeah, that sounded like a twig snapping. I missed the ball no matter what. That doesn't have anything to do with why I missed. I'm just saying it sounded terrible. Whew. Okay. I mean, I can get it to go in. I just, yeah, I'm gonna take those steps. Yeah. Okay, I'm feeling a little better. Has anybody got anything to say? Some people are talking. It took it about a week to show visibly. So maybe I don't know, this tip isn't all that old. But you're right. I may need to go get a new tip put on, even though it doesn't look bad. 2 balls up the right side of the long rail. 2 balls up the right side of the long rail. 1 3 inches up, 1 4 inches above that. I'm sorry, Brock. I'm trying to understand what you're saying, and I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about protecting the 2 balls on your side without having the ability to get. It's too complicated of a setup, Brock, for right now. Grab one of those diagrammers online. I forget what they're called, but there's a couple of them where you can. It brings up a drawing of a pool table with 15 balls, and you can place the balls on it. Set it up on one of those and email it to me. And then the next time I do a live stream, I'll do it. I'll show the shot. But it's too complicated to try and guess because there's a lag in the chat and all that stuff. So I kind of get what you're saying. But Brock, go ahead and draw it on one of those pool ball diagram deals and email it to me. bob@shortstoponpool.com. And then my next live stream, I'll do it. I'll demonstrate it. I'll set it up and we'll experiment it. When you miss, it's a quick backstroke. When you make, it's a normal bob. I like the way you called that, a normal bob backstroke. So thank you for that feedback. He's going down with his elbow too far to his left. Yes. I do not. Well, I do. I have a synergy shaft, which is similar, but it's carbon fiber, so it's very different. Why don't I hit some balls with that? Solar Dale, thank you for that feedback. I did notice that earlier when I was doing my experimenting with that laser thing. So this is really important. Well, it's important. This is what Solar Dale's talking about. And this is what happens when you don't play a lot. So I've been getting down on the shot, and my elbow's back here, and when I do my warm-ups, it kind of comes over and gets in line. See that? The ideal stance for optimal alignment, you're behind the ball and you're like this, your head's on the line, and as you step in, the cue comes online, and that brings your grip hand, your elbow, and your shoulder in line with your head. See? And then you just bring them all down straight onto the shot line. But I've been coming down like this and then bringing my elbow over. That's what Solar Dale's talking about. And he's absolutely right. 2 weeks ago, before I started having to make all these stupid ghost aimer things, I was getting there. I was getting that imprinted, where I was coming down with the shoulder and the elbow out where they should be. And that's what you want. You want all that stuff to be automatic, because during competition, you can't be thinking, oh, where's my elbow? You just can't be doing that. All that stuff has to be automatic. That's what your practice sessions are all about. So that during competition, you're thinking about aim and speed for the cue ball. And that's all you have to think about, because everything else is there automatically. So thank you for that. I will be thinking about that. Let me, one more rack of balls. One more rack of balls, and then I'm going to play some. Helps a lot. I have a target. Now I want straight in on that 4 ball. How do you like that? You never think it's possible to do that. I almost scratched in the side again. Pretty good at finding that side pocket, huh? Gee whiz. Hey, I made the 4 in the corner. That was my next shot. All right, come on, straight in on the 14. Here we go. There it is. Kind of, sort of, but I got the speed. Yeah. Getting that object ball in the center of the pocket. Now we'll play position for the 14. Like this. Nope, not. Well, I almost made it past the side pocket, but no, not good. But the object ball is getting more accurate, and I'm paying attention to my elbow is what I'm doing here. And I think I'm getting into the shot better. I'm turning it too much off that rail. Side rail. Pull to the other side, and I'll be ready to play. There we go. Oh, I didn't get there. Get straight in there. Straight in on that one. Nope. Nope. Came way past it. All right. Hey! No, that's a scratch. Wow. The same thing in twice in a row there. Wow. Yeah. Really lazy that time. Same shot. All right. Now we need position on the two ball over here. Hey, how about that for a trick shot? I'm catching myself rising up, and that's what can happen when you're starting to shoot shots hard. So. That's the position I wanted. Almost, but not off the point. There it is. No, not quite. Anyway, I'm feeling better. I'm hitting the pocket pretty good. I think I'm coming down with my elbow in the right place. I caught myself jumping up, so. Yeah, okay. You can tell I missed that. I rushed the hell out of that. Still missed it. All right, I'm going to play some. I have no expectations because I'm still kind of out of sorts here, but I'm going to go ahead and play anyway. Jeez, come on, really? Yeah. Woo. Same thing. Same thing on the first shot. Not trusting it. Just trust it. It'll be okay. Oh. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I talked about this. I'm just going to do one rack of this. I'm just going to do one rack. And this doesn't have anything to do with the open rack challenge. Okay. Making my promise to myself to not complain about combination shots anymore. So I'm going to practice, and I was worried that I was cutting it too much. So you can practice combos like any other shot. You start to get a feel for it. Well, that one I overcut. Not straight in. Got to cut the 11 a little bit to the left of the pocket. Okay, I didn't hit center pocket, but I made it. And what I'm doing is rather than saying, oh, I hate combinations, blah, 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 all that negative stuff, I'm shooting it till I make it. It's makeable. Turn your thought process around. All you have to do is hit the 12 ball right there, and there's less margin of error than if you're shooting the 12 right into the pocket, but you still have a margin for error. So I'm overcutting. This is the 12 to the pocket, so I need to overcut it to make the 5. How much? Looks like about a half a diamond. Okay. So now that gives me a reference point to start, and when I'm on the shot, I'm visualizing the 5 ball going in the pocket. Okay, and I shot the 12 directly at the 5. So now we're working the problem instead of complaining about it. So I shot the 12 directly at it, and I needed to go there. Okay, so 5 in the corner. Oops, I don't have my shoes on. Closer. So it's the same as learning where the aim point is to pocket an object ball directly. I mean, I'm down in the shot and I'm visualizing the 12 hitting the 5 in the right spot. So far, I'm not visualizing it correctly. But based on what happens, I'm adjusting. Okay, 2 ball. Now, I don't want to roll this, because if you roll it, funny things can happen, and it shows lack of confidence. You're trying to dribble it in. Shoot like any other shot. Instead of in the same way that you're visualizing, if you shoot a regular shot, you're visualizing the object ball going in the pocket. Visualize the object ball hitting that. Visualize the second ball being a pocket, and you're aiming at a specific part of it. It's no different than shooting at a pocket. Although, as I mentioned, you do have to shoot more precisely. This one's really tough, huh? 8 in the side. I'm happy with that attempt. I mean, I missed it, but I hit it close to where I needed to. How about a long one? So you look at this, and I've got to cut the 11 ball just a little bit to the right of center pocket to make the 6. Nice one. So 12 ball, and that's cutting a little bit more to the left. I'm going to play position as well. You're really dealing with you're dealing with parallax, because if you're shooting this combination and the balls are this close together versus over here, the apparent size of the balls from your field of view is way different. Here, the 11 ball is going to be way bigger than the 13. But up here, the 11 ball is almost the same size as the 13. So it's an exercise in perceiving those that parallax, that or perspective differences. So I need to shoot the 11 ball to the left of the spot. Right there's the spot. And that's not only how I'm aiming. That gives me a reference point to start with. It's the same as the ghost aimer. The ghost aimer isn't a magical cure-all. It gives you a reference point, the correct geometric point to start with. And then you're adjusting for speed, spin, everything else. Which part of the pocket you're trying to hit, etc. Undercut that a lot. I'd like to do that again. This is a shot that you may need to shoot in a game of straight pool. And this should be a fairly high percentage combination in straight pool. There we go. It's the same as any other thing. You just got to get confidence. Okay, 9 in the side. So pocketing the 11 in the side is here, but shooting into the 9 is here. So it's overcutting by that much to the pocket. I know where the pocket is, so now I know to overcut that much, and I can see the 9. So I can visualize it on top of that when I'm down. I like the fact that I hit the correct side of the 9. I cut it towards the pocket. I mean, this is not an easy combination by any means. I'm happy with that. Yes. Here's a tough one. How about that? How about the one ball in the corner? It's almost straight. Not quite. Oh, I hit the rail pretty quickly. It's just a matter of visualizing it. So this is a carom, 7 ball. Seven ball and hitting on the correct side so I don't scratch. Okay, this is a tough one because you get lots of throw on this. So I need to overcut the 8 in order to make the 4. Yeah. So what I do on that when I'm down on that ball there, I get down and aim at the 8 ball in the pocket. And then I overcut it. And as I'm overcutting it, I'm visualizing how much in order for the 8 to become a cue ball to make the 4. Now this is almost straight, close to straight. No, I hit the wrong side of the ball. But anytime it's that long, it's pretty tough. But you think about it. What if I'm shooting the 15 ball into the pocket from here, because the 15 has a long distance to travel, so it's a small target. It's a small target anyway. It's the same thing. It's a small target. Then I'm aiming it on that 14 ball, but you got to see the 14 as a pocket and pick the part of it that you're aiming at. Oh, same thing. I hit it to the right, to the left, instead of to the left. But I am hitting it. Of course, each one of these is a little bit different, too. Oh, all right. Well, that was a good try. How about a carom on the 15? Without making the 8. Well, kind of. I double hit it. Kind of made it. I want to do one like this. 8 ball in the corner. Oh, that was close. How about this one? Not quite straight. I got to cut the 8 a little bit to the left. Yeah. A little deceiving, huh? Oh, I thought I had that. It looked like it was going right parallel to the rail. Man, that's how tough these combinations are, especially like this one. I mean, even if you're straight in, straight at the point, it's still hard. No. Darn it. This has got to be easier than the long one I was just trying. Okay, I got it. Yeah. So on that shot, what I'm doing is I'm starting out pointing my cue stick straight at the center of the 8. When I do that, I can see where the 8 ball's going. And then I can adjust, however far I want the 8 to go to the left, I adjust my Q-tip to the right. I went really fast there, but you get the idea. All right, man, I'll look at the chat, and then I'm going to play some. I just want to see how many racks to get to 100 points. 7 racks of the open rack challenge is 105 points. Let's see if anybody's got anything. Yeah, I'm going to look at this chat later on because I know there's good advice there for pocketing combos. All right, I just got a notepad, and I'm gonna write down my score. You can keep track at home if you care. How many racks to get to 100 points? Just in the open rack challenge. Well, let's break from the center. And let's, no fooling around. We're going to play some serious pool and run some racks. Come on. Oh, nice cue ball to start with. How do you like that? Okay, the next shot we're going to shoot is the 9 ball in this side pocket after the 8. Don't get behind that 12. Nuts. Well, that's a 1. Well, actually, I made the ball in the break, so that's a 2. So that rack's over with because I don't have a jump shot, and there's no fooling around with kicking that. All right, so that was cue ball control. 9 in the side. I'm going to just try and run these out anyway. Oh, I didn't get behind though. All right, nice. Very nice. Okay, that's an issue. Unless I want to shoot the combination. That's a tiny, tiny issue. Well, if I was going to clear this rack, how am I going to do that? That's an easy combination. You don't want to have to play position on that 14, but I mean, let's deal with it. Let's deal with it. Because look. 9-12 gets you on the combination, but I don't want to play position for the 14 next. Because that 14, if you hit it off center, the 14 can drift all the way to the head rail and you don't have a shot. Okay, so I'll use the 12 later. All right, so we're going to go 9-5. 5 next. Oh. Okay, good job. Guess I'm going to go 15 next. I wanted an angle to shoot the 5 and slide over for the 2. But I'm going to have to use the 4 to get on that. So we're going to go 15. Or should I go to the 2 now? Yeah, I'm going to go to the 2 ball now. This way I have more options depending on where I end up. So I think I want to go 3, but let me look. I mean, I can go to the 3, but the cue ball is going to go flying. Let's just do the 6 next. It's okay. It's not great. Okay. All right. 12 ball. So I can get on this combination. I don't have to do that. I could get on the 10 and then come. It's going to be tricky. All right. Since we're trying to practice combinations, let's go ahead and do it. 10 ball next. Okay. So I took myself off from straight in. I have to cut the 14 ball a tiny little bit. And I'm just concerned that the 14 is going to go way over there. But I don't think it will. So 10 in the corner. And the next ball is the 14 in the same pocket. Oh! I thought that the 14 was going to come over here. It actually went to the right. Okay, well, I didn't get out because I didn't deal with that. Shoot. Well, none of those balls counted anyway. I was just shooting them because I wanted to see if I would have gotten out that rack or not. All right, so I got 2 that rack. 2 is the score. Man, if I knew the 14 was going to do that, I could just have held the cue ball there easy. Oh, cue ball. Cue ball's not good here. Oh, man. All right. I did the same thing last rack. I drew the cue ball. Look at this. My only shot's the 10 or the 5, 2 or the 5. That's why I want to shoot a combination. I might. Look at that. It's not bad. It goes clean. It goes clean and the cue ball misses it. There's no way to call the next shot, though. You don't know where the cue ball is going to end up. I don't know where the cue ball is going to end up anywhere. Okay. Let's do... I got to do the one where I think I can control the cue ball. So 5 ball and the 15 in the side is next. 15 in that side. Oh. Ah, and I came behind the 15. And I overcut the 5. So if I not overcut the 5, would I have had position? Did it again. Same thing. Yep. I'm going to be playing more often and get this back, get in stroke. Come on, man. I've overcut it 3 times and it doesn't feel like I'm overcutting it. I mean, I don't want to hit the rail, but I sure don't feel like I'm overcutting it that much. This is just less than a half ball hit because 45 degrees is here, right? Well, okay, so I'm a little more than 45. All right. Yep, there we go. Well, can I clear the 1 out of there and have a shot on the 12? No, that's not the shot. I'll play position for the 14. 15 on the side is what I called, so 14. That's the right shot. Now I got to get the 6 before I get the 10. Okay. I called the 14. Should have called the 9. Okay. And I got to get the 1 out of here too. I got to get the 1 out of there as well. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to go 12 next. By the way, this doesn't count either. My score was, I think I made a ball. No, I don't. My score was 0. 1 ball next. This is tricky, but I'm going to play the 11 in this side next. Hit it like a chump. Okay, 6 ball in the corner next. Four in the corner. Hit that a little weak as well. That's okay. We're gonna play the 8 in the corner next. It's not what I wanted. I should have called the 9. Okay, we're gonna play the 10 in the same pocket next. Now the 9 in this side. Oh, see, I hit that horribly. That's what this is about. 2 ball. Two. Three ball in the other corner. That was a little tricky. All right, 7 ball in this corner. $13, same address as the 7. So, by not controlling the cue ball on the break, I cost myself 15 points. So that whole rack was just practice. Because I missed the first shot. I missed the 5 ball down the rail. So that's, how many racks now? 3. Oh, that was my second rack, and I think I got a 0. So we need to get a shot after the break. All right. That's at least the cue ball's in the middle of the table instead of the end rail. 5 sets up for the 715 that way. 4 ball goes. Does the 4 ball? It kind of goes. All right. Let's see. 2, 6, 10, 11 probably. We're going to go 2 and then the 6. Ten ball next. Same pocket. You got to remember to pay attention to your fundamentals because I'm practicing here. If you make it about shooting the balls in, yeah, of course I'm going to shoot all the balls in. You got it's getting my elbow in the right position when I get down, staying down on the shot. It's all the stuff. That's what this is about, not pocketing balls. It is about pocketing balls, obviously, but it's about getting your fundamentals unconscious every step without fail. So I can shoot the 11 after the 10, but you better have a good plan after that, because I have a little bit of congestion to deal with. So I would definitely want a slight angle like this. Okay, 11 next in the side. Good. And I want to go to the 3 ball next. Or do I? Yep, 3 in the side next. I blew it. Frickin' blew it. So technically, that's the wrong shot. The correct shot is to shoot the 6 and then the 1 and then slide down for the 3. But I wanted to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got 5. I wanted to do this way as a test on myself to get that speed control right. So I scored 5 that rack. And now the next shot is the 5 ball, because I have the correct angle to set up for the 715. Seven ball next. Eight ball next. Whoopsie. 9 ball next. Oh, shoot. Pretty slim there. Four ball in this corner next. — 12 in the side next. So I've got to stop, stop. 14 in the corner. $15. Just for fun, I'm going to play the one ball in the corner. It didn't count anyway. I scored 5 this rack. Normally I would play position for the one in the side, but I wanted to do this and I failed. Okay. As someone said to me recently, if you just do all the steps, ball just goes in the hole. If. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that's terrible. We got a challenge here. Let's see if we can do with it. I see what I'm going to do already to maybe solve a big part of it right now. I'm going to shoot the 4 on the side, and the next shot is the 7 back over here. Okay. Didn't go as forward as much as I wanted. So the next shot is going to be the 5 ball in this side pocket. I'm going to have to shoot a combination again, I think. Do I have the angle to get where I want? Okay, so I'm going to probably shoot the 11 next. Let's see. Yeah. 11 inside next. Oh, did I miss? No, I didn't. Well, I tried to miss. 6 ball. Shoot, I got the wrong angle on the 11. Okay. 6 next. $12 next. $14 ball. One in the side. All right, do I want to shoot the 9-10 combo? You know, if the 13 wasn't there, I would do it. Because then all you have to do is stop the cue ball and you can shoot the 3 next. But as soon as you try to play position, I mean, that's an easy combination, but you guys know how easy they are to miss. What ball are you going to play position on from there? The problem is, the alternative is, I've got to like play position for the 13, then I have a cut shot on the 10. Now my cue ball's got to move a distance, and what ball am I going to call position on? I mean, I could go around the 3. I mean, I could shoot the 10, you know, go here, here, and then I have the 3 next. I think that's better. I think that's a higher position route than the combination. Okay. So it's either 13 ball next. Oh, oh! Darn it all. I just wanted to be straight in. Okay, 10 ball next. I didn't want to hit the 9. I just wanted to come past it, and then I have my angle to come around. Now I have to shoot the combination. Oh, joy. Darn it all. Okay. I'm calling the 9 ball next. And now we're going to call the 3 ball in the same pocket as the 9. Oh, I hit it too hard. I hit it too hard. I hit it too hard, folks. Okay. Well, 11's better than 5. Next shot is the 15 in this side. All right. 11's better than 2. Let's see. Oh. Just not playing. Not playing much. So. Okay. 3 in that corner next. Still too hard. Still way too hard. And you got to hit down here. You can't hit here. Yeah. See, that's, I mean, that's better. I'm off the rail, so that's better, and I have a slight angle. So I could have played position for sure. All right. Yeah. Okay. You have to play almost every day to keep your speed control tuned up where you know how hard to hit that. I need to start putting some racks together. No excuses here. I slipped off of that, but still got a good spread anyway. I didn't hit that all that well. Okay, which was not bad. 4-9. What are you going to do there? I know what I'm going to do, I think. I'm elevated over the... Shoot. Okay, 13 in the corner. Two next. Five next. I didn't want that. I wanted to be straight so I could roll up here for the 4 right there. Okay, well, what are we going to do? We're going to go to the 15. Oh, I could have gone to the 9. I didn't even think of that. Well, I called something else because I'm gonna try and do that same thing with the 3. That's why I went here. So 3 ball next. Didn't get the right angle. Oh, come on. Clear this rack, will you please? Okay, 10 ball next. 10 next. Okay. 11 in the side next. Oh, oh! Too far. Too far. Too far. All right, well, we're running out of options on getting this 9-4. All right, I'm calling the 8 in the side next. Did I get there? If I was calling the next 2 shots, I'd be toast. I did not get there. I'm straight. I wanted to be below the 8 so I can slide up here for the 9. Yeah, if I was calling 2 balls, the next 2 shots, done. All right, well, what am I going to do? All right, well, that's kind of, all right, I'm going to do something weird. You're not going to like it. 7 next. 14 in the side next. And of course, oh, good. I got it. I got my angle by accident. Okay, we're going to call the 9 next. Did I get there? Did I get there? Not only did I get there, but I can play the 4 next, which is great. So which angle do I want on the 4? Okay, 9. 4 ball next. $12. $6. Same address. I got one. Hey, and that was a little tricky too, wasn't it? Was that it? Yeah, I don't remember. All these racks all bleed into one after a while. But I think I got 15 points there. So. Oh. I should probably start putting a break cloth here because I'm going to wear a spot if I don't. That's what we want. Ah. Scratch doesn't, in the version I'm playing, scratch doesn't hurt. You can spot it up and shoot from the kitchen. But this is tough because what am I going to play after the 4? I'm going to play the 1 ball in the side next. Okay. I got a shooting gallery here that all goes in the right. We'll figure something out. What am I going to do next? And the 3-9 might be something if I don't deal with it. We're going to do the 10 in the side next. $15 in the side next. $6 in the corner. $12 in the corner next. Now the 3-9 aren't such a problem. Now the only thing I got to do is get the 7 out of there. So I need balls up here to play position on from that 7. You know, because I'm going to be making sure I get around the 8. So the cue ball is going to be traveling out of this corner. I could play for the 8 next, or come up here and play for one of those in the side. So why don't I go 12, 3, 7? So we just want to be there. So 3 ball next, and this side under me. $7 in the corner. Okay, that's a little tricky. Oh boy. Huh. I mean, I could end up trapped behind one of these balls. Like if I could end up here trying to play for the 2 in the side. If I play for the 8 in the corner, I could end up here not hitting it hard enough or too hard. So the thing to do is make up your mind and hit it with confidence to get exactly where you want it. I'll tell you what, the most natural 2 rails out of this corner is coming straight at the 9 in that corner. But you could end up off angle real easily as well. So what do I want to do? Come on, make up your mind. I could play position for a lot. What if you were playing 9 ball? You might have to play position for any of these balls on the table. So this isn't that big of a deal. I'm going to play position for the 8 ball in the same pocket. Okay. I might end with the 5 because it's easy to find from a lot of places. Next shot is the 14 in that side. So 11. 11 next. If I shoot the 11 next, then I'm going 13, 2, 9. I'd rather have the 13 be the last ball before the 5. That means I should go 14, 2, 9. I don't like that. Oh, 14, 9. 9 balls next. See, and that's the same thing you got to do in straight pool. You can't just shoot the next 2 balls. You got to think about the whole thing. I really would like to go 9, 2, 11. Because I can roll the 9 and get this angle on the 2. I mean, we want to shoot the 2 in this side, But if you don't get the right angle, now you're shooting the 2 ball on the side from here to play position on the 5. You want things to be connect the dots. You don't want to be flying all over. So if I went 9, 11, 13, that'd be okay, or 9, 11, 2 would be okay. The 11 leads to the 2 really well. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go 9, 11, 2. Because this, I've got the perfect angle to, I want to be below the pocket. And I'll probably just go to the rail here, and then I'll keep the cue ball on that side of the table to get on the 5. Yeah, perfect. 13 in that corner. You just favor getting an angle to go to the head rail. Because it's just natural. Because now my cue ball comes at straight at the 5 ball, no matter what I do. It just comes right at the 5. It's just natural. Just don't want to get hooked behind the point of the side pocket. Hey, I got 2. All right. Got to keep in mind always, this isn't about the balls as much as it is about reinforcing the proper process, the fundamentals on every shot. That's what you're rehearsing for consistency. Oh, boy, what a terrible cue ball. Terrible break. Got to do yourself a favor and hit a better break than that. Now I got a real problem, a couple of problems to deal with. Okay, let's figure it out. Let's get in there. Let's get it. How about, I got to shoot the 4. Woo, what's next? 12 in the corner is next. Oh boy, I dribbled it in. And I got lucky, but I got it. I got my position. Okay, now we're going to need to shoot the 12 and the 7 in the side and disturb those balls while playing position for the 6 or the 15. So how do we get over there? I don't know. We also need to deal with these 2. So I can shoot the 12 and get the 14 next, but what do I do? Come up here for the 3? Probably. Okay, 14 next. So I'd like to be here. And if I can get straight in on that 3, I can shoot the 13 up in that corner next, and it solves that problem. No, I didn't get that. I bought some new Tom chalk, and they had a new color. Well, I think it's new. It was a light blue, and this is powder blue Simonis cloth. And I thought, oh, it'll match it. No, it's way too light. It's a lot lighter than my cloth. I should have stuck with the regular blue. Okay, now I have a trouble. What am I going to do here? I got to play position on the 5 and then come back down and try and deal with stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. 5 ball in the left corner next. You don't want to have to do this because I'm killing my soldiers and I still have the problems to deal with. So this is brutal. This is not good. I am going to be doing well to clear this one. If I didn't have to call the next shot, I might be better off. But, all right, we're going to have to play the 6 in this side pocket next. Come on down here. Darn it. Jumped way up on my shot, too. 2 ball in the corner next. Shooting off all my soldiers without dealing with the problems. I better make this one count, huh? Okay. I'm going to call the 9 ball in the upper corner next. Okay. I'm going to play. Yeah, I got to do the 7 next. 7 in the side next. $15 in the side. Yeah, they didn't open as well as I'd hoped. Still got troubles. Oh, I know what to do. Maybe. I don't think I can hold it. Can I hold it? Let's see. No, I got trouble. All right, the next shot is 13 back in this side pocket. Ooh, I got on the wrong side of that ball. Nuts. Now I've got troubles. Okay, next shot is the 8 ball in the same pocket. Oh, I'm hitting them all too soft, aren't I? Shoot. I didn't come far enough. I needed to come a little farther, and I can roll up for the 10, but I didn't come far enough. I made trouble for myself by not separating those balls. All right, what are we going to do? Gosh. I think the cue ball caroms off the 1 and then into the 11, and I have the 10 next. I'm calling the 10 ball in this corner after the 8. Oh! Well, so much for that. I got a 12. I don't think Tony Chohan can make this one. All right, 10 ball. Next shot is going to be the 1 ball in this pocket. But I got to bank the 10 here past the 11. Nope, I cut it in the corner. Well. I missed the 1 ball on that carom, but I was out of line, so. Darn it, I thought I was going to get there. I left that trouble too late, but still, I could have got there. I just, All right. Did not deal with my trouble soon enough. I got a 12. All right, where are we at? Let's see. 1, 6, 17, 10, 20, 32, 47, 59. 7 innings for 59 points. That's pretty pathetic. But we're back in the saddle, man. It's not going to be long. Whoa. It's not going to be long, and I'm going to be getting there. I'm going to get my 100 doing this. That's a little better break. A lot better break, maybe. Next shot is the 15 in this corner, 14 in the side. I should have called the 5. I thought I was straight on the 15. Oh, that was bad. Okay, next shot is the 6 ball in that corner. Ten back here. Seven in the side. Three. Nine. Five. A little tricky. Okay, I see it. 12. Oops, I didn't get enough angle. I wanted more angle to come 2 rails out. Oh boy. 13 in the side pocket under me. Uh-oh, uh-oh, slow down. Whoa, 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 whoa. I always hit that too hard. 2 ball in the same address. One ball in the side pocket. Oh no, did I really? And I got too much angle on this ball. Dang it, I went and looked too. That's when I felt like I'm starting to shoot really well, and well, that was a very good break. That's what made that run much easier. But wow, I'm not supposed to fail from here. Oh boy. See, and if you got, let's say you got 4 racks under your belt, and you get to that position, you don't want to screw up because your run ends. So I'm still not, I mean, you got to be able to make all the easy shots and a few of the tough ones. You can't be missing the easy ones. How many balls did I leave? I left 4 balls. It's 11. Oh my God, I tell you what though, it feels good to be playing pool. I haven't played this much in over a week. Easy. 50, 60, 70. Yeah, I should Should have had 107 max. I only have 70. Woo! Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 10. 10 in the side next. 5 next. Okay. 2 in the side next. Okay. I mean, I just noticed that I'm rushing, and I'm telling myself to slow down, and I rushed again. That's my biggest issue. Historically, forever and ever. That's my biggest issue. God dang it. 15. 13. 9 back under me. See how simple this is supposed to be? But it's all about your fundamentals. 12. 1 back under me. 14 in the side. 4. Nope, 7 ball. Eight in the corner, bottom right. 6 in the side. 4. 11 over here. Oh, yeah. Little rail first. So that's how easy it's supposed to be. If you brake correctly, get the right pattern, don't don't rush the way I did. I'm supposed to have most of your racks are supposed to be that easy. But I blew it. Just went too fast. Like I said, this routine is about your fundamentals, getting it same every shot. I'm just shooting too fast, just period. So the easiness of the routine, the shots, and the position makes me want to shoot fast. So I like this drill for that because I need to slow down more than anything else. The point is, if I can slow down doing this, then I can slow down in any game and in competition. That's why I need to do this. Look at this. There's no two balls within 6 inches of each other. The only issue is you got to shoot the 8 so you can come back later and shoot the 1. That's it. That's the only issue on the whole table. We've got 4 pivot balls, or 5 of them, 2, 7, 4, 3, 13, center table balls. I mean, I suppose I'll go 7-8. Maybe 7-8-2, I don't know. Let's get an angle. 7 and 8 ball next. Yeah, I'll go 2. 2 next. And the reason is the 1 sets up for the 12. So you don't have to depend on drawing the cue ball back the correct distance to get the 12. So now I can go a couple ways. Three next. $13. Uh-oh. Didn't do that well either. 5 ball in the corners next. $14. I think we're going to do 11 in the side. $15. No good. Supposed to roll forward. 10 ball in this corner. Whoa. 9 over there. It's the fact that they should be so easy that makes it hard. Because you've got to settle down and take your time and do it right. Otherwise, you make silly, easy mistakes. That's my issue, making unforced errors. We're going to erase those out of the system. Well, that's a pretty good break. See that ball, corner ball goes 4 rails? That was like an 8-ball break. Now, the only thing I gotta do here is get on the 9 ball and everything's piece of cake. I'm gonna do it a different way. I'm gonna play the 5 ball up here next. Nine ball back here. Nope. 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 I'm gonna play a 14 in the side. Chicken out. I'm just gonna make sure. I could have called the 9. I could have called the 12. I'm just making absolutely sure because I was chicken. 2 ball next. $11. I almost missed that. 9. 12 on the side. $8 ball. $13. I hit that like a pooch. Three ball next. Uh-oh. Okay, well, there I go again. I mean, I didn't get good position, but still, that's good enough. So I sacrificed making the ball to get position on the 3. That's what I'm trying to do. 6 in the side. One ball by the 10. Yeah, so I didn't take enough care on that 8 ball. I mean, I still should have made the shot, but I'm supposed to, the cue ball is supposed to be here, not way down here, with the correct angle. Okay, so I got a 10. A 10 instead of a 15, just the stuff I was just talking about. 80, 90, that's 102, and it took 11 innings. And I need to quit because I'm just shooting too fast and getting lazy. So I started off good shooting methodical, and then I just got worse. But I can see the 105 is going to come soon. 7 innings of this is 105. And then 14 innings is 210. So I think that's going to be coming soon for me now that I think I'm going to have more time to play every day. I might even, well, we'll see. We'll see how early I get up in the morning. If I get up early enough, shooting fast like McCready, yeah, second stroke fire. Solar Dale, what are you doing? Oh, you got me at 99? I thought I got 102. Yeah, only 2 racks consecutive. Racks cleared 27%. Now, for some people, that's very good. I need to be clearing 60, 70% of the racks. And then within 2 hours, I'm going to run 100 balls doing this. So I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with this. I'm quitting because I'm just gotten too lazy. So let's not reinforce rushing into the shots and lazy play. And it's late at night. So I feel fantastic that I got to play for more than 15 minutes. So this has been on 3 hours. That's enough. That's enough for me. And the fact that I still, at 61 years old, have enough energy that I can keep going, I feel good about that. I still need to lose 10 pounds, but I'll get on that. But I feel good about that. And what time? What's a couple balls difference? Well, I said in the beginning tonight, I said, I'm not going to take this too seriously. It just felt really good to start hitting some balls. I know that later on here, my stance was getting sloppy. My shoulder was coming out instead of staying behind my head, and little things like that. And that's why I'm quitting, because we do not need to be reinforcing bad habits. But I wanted to hit a bunch of balls, and I hit a bunch of balls. So tonight was a success as far as I'm concerned, as far as that goes. Get the laser out for center. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a hurry for some reason. I don't know. I've always been like that. Like when you break the balls well, you know, when you get a good spread like I did the last of the few racks, I just look at the table and I see every ball in the pocket. And I was just like, I just connect the dots. And I have to stop. I mean, it's okay to see it, but I have to proceed more methodically. I'm just excited. I'm just excited to get to play. I tell you what, I spent the last 2 weeks building these dang ghost aimers. They're really popular. People buying the crap out of them. And I love it. And they're great. And I've been using it. Like on this shot here, I did this earlier. A couple days ago. Right? A rail shot here. Where is the aim point? Because we get afraid of this shot because the object ball is so far from the pocket, right? So we get a little bit afraid of it. This shot is the same as that shot. So why are we afraid of it? It's because you have a much bigger margin of error here. You really do. If you look at it, where did I put the aimer? If you look at it, I can line up this post to the center ball of the nine, the center of the nine, and I can get it to go into the pocket. There's like a big margin of error there, right? Same shot as far as cut angle, and the margin of error is much smaller. And so I wanted to really fine-tune this shot. And that's why I was shooting this earlier, and I wasn't making it very well. So I got to practice it some more. So I was setting it up here, and I was looking at it. Side to corner pocket is 45 degrees, right? We parallel shift over to the ghost ball. I'm real close to 45 degrees. 45 degrees is past, it's more than a half ball hit. It's past the edge of the object ball, right? So you're aiming your Q-tip through the center of the cue ball, past the edge of the object ball. How far past? That's what I was using the ghost aimer for. Turn the scale so it lines up with the cue ball, and it's less than 1/8 of a ball diameter. Okay? Tell you how useful this is, and I know Shane has a similar thing, but if you're looking through the center of the cue ball at the edge of the object ball, okay, you know where the center of the object ball is. The center is half of a ball. Halfway between the center and the edge is a quarter, and then another little bit is 1/8. So you know how far 1/8 of the edge. Now, and I know Shane talks about this, and he talks about the width of his shaft, so you have to practice it in accordance to what the width of your shaft is. But I don't like using the shaft, because if the cue ball is up here, then the apparent size of width of my shaft is bigger than if the cue ball is back here. Now when I get down, see what I'm saying? So I don't like using the width of the shaft. I like using a scale that I can see that's in the correct proportion to what I'm looking at, and that's the object ball, because I'm aiming at the ball. So there's half, quarter, 1/8 past the edge. That's where I need to point. A little less than 1/8 past the edge. Ghost aimer. That's what you use it for. I'm going to have to cut that out and make a short and put it up. Oh, and I had the selfie camera on while I was doing that. It'll still work because I got the overhead. All right, I'm done. I'm getting goofy. I'll be on tomorrow more because I've got more free time tomorrow, and I feel good about getting back into pool here. Just missed out on 100 with 11 racks. Yeah, I need to get 105 in 7 racks. That's 7 perfect racks, and that's going to be coming up soon. All right, thank you for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. I'll be on sometime tomorrow. I don't know when, but I like to put a timer and have at least a half hour before I go on live. That way people can notice it, and if they're doing something, they can decide whether they want to watch or not, rather than just popping up out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? So I'll try and do that tomorrow. But it'll probably be sometime tomorrow, and then maybe again tomorrow night. We'll see. See you later. Bye.